Hi, and welcome back. So, this slide kind of reinforces what we were just talking about, is that 3/2 are greater than 1. For instance, when you're looking at those 3/2 of an apple, you see how when you put these two halves together, you create one and then another piece of another one. So it has to be more than one, like the 3 apple halves that are greater than the 1 whole or 2 halves of an apple. So 3/2 is greater than 1. Okay, so if 2 and 4 halves are in the same location on a number line, what do you know about these two numbers? So, and I do this, drew this out for you down here, and it's because we have 0 halves, 1 half, so one pink piece, 2 halves, two pink pieces make the whole, 3 halves make a whole and a half, and then 4 halves all together make 2 apples. Okay, so I wanted to draw you a picture and also show you here that that's why it's 0, half, 1, 3 halves, 4 halves. So for this number line, I want you to make a prediction of what fraction names the first point on number line C. So what do you think this is going to be? How many equal distances are marked from 0 to 1? What fraction of the whole distance from 0 to 1 is each part? And then label the points on the number line. Hold on one second. There was an error on that last slide. You're still looking at the same number line as you just were, but first what I want you to do is make a prediction of what fraction names the first point on line C. And I want you to put your prediction here. I want you to pause the video and then come back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How many equal distances are marked from 0 to 1? So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What fraction of the whole distance from 0 to 1 is each part? So if it takes 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces to make the whole, I know I'm counting in fourths. So label the points on the number line. Okay, so this would be 0/4, 1/4, and so on. Then what fraction names the first point on the number line? So now after you've made your prediction, now you're actually going to tell me what is this fraction, and you're going to put it right here in this box, right under here. Now, if we continue to count by fourths, what fraction names the next point here? Okay, how do you know? So if we're going to keep counting 0/4, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, that's what this would be. 5/4, okay? 6/4, 7/4, 8/4. Oh my goodness. So 8/4 is the same as 2, which is interesting because 8 divided by 4 equals 2, or 4 times 2 equals 8. They are related. Is 5/4 greater than, less than, or equal to 1? What do you think? Here's my 1. Is it greater than, or is it less than? On that side, it is greater than. How do I know? Because it is on the right side of our number line. Now, this number line, label the points on the number line. This one's a little bit different, and I'm not going to give you any clues. This is all for you. Okay, now this one as well. This one is just for you. You're going to write the missing fractions on the number lines, then write the fractions on the names for each point. So you're going to put in the fractions here, and they give you clues throughout, right? Because it tells you what it is. Then you go 1/4, 2/4. And then where the point is, that's where I want you to put your answer right here, okay? So whatever this is needs to go right here, okay? You have a few of these as practice. So here they gave you what it is. So then you just fill in the spots that are missing their numbers. See where the point is? And that goes right here. This one, they didn't give you any clues. So you actually have to count those spaces to see what they are. And then you're going to tell me what names that point. Oops. Yep. Okay, so when you are done with all of that, and practicing your fractions and putting them appropriately on the number line, I want you to play, oh, I didn't want it to be Beat the Computer. Oh, it's supposed to be baseball multiplication. I'm going to fix this slide. So that way you are playing baseball multiplication and not this. So let me go and show you where baseball multiplication is supposed to be. Let me get out of the slides. Exit. You go to your Google, go to your waffle, scroll all the way down to the one with the tree, McGraw-Hill. Log in with your FSUSD email. Your front page is going to look different than mine, and that's okay. So once you're here, you scroll down to EM Games Online. Click on that. Go to baseball. And you want baseball multiplication 1 through 10 facts. Okay. Now, if you wanted to challenge yourself with harder facts, completely up to you. You could do multiplication facts 1 through 12 and multiplication 3 numbers. It's pretty hard. So these two I would definitely suggest. Okay. Don't do any of these, and I will fix the slide to show you guys what you should be doing. Okay, let's go back. All right, so now we're going to start English language arts. So I'm gonna pause the video and start a new one for English language arts. I will see you guys in a little bit.